What is up, fam, and welcome back to another adventure. We are still at Chickamauga Battlefield. We're at the area that's known as Horseshoe Ridge because the top of this area is shaped like a horseshoe. We have our REM pod set up at a little fork in the road, and it is steadily going off now. Can you step away from the REM pod for a minute, please? I know you're curious about it. You've probably never seen nothing like that up here. But where we're at right now, like I said, we're at Horseshoe Ridge. I'm here with our newest team member, Brittany. She's going to start being in the videos with me. It's kind of sort of part of Snodgrass Hill. It's in the same general area. Horseshoe Ridge is on one side, Snodgrass Hill is on the other. And this is also one of the places where they saw the heaviest fighting on September 20th, 1863. As a matter of fact, there is a plaque right here. I'll hold it right here for a minute if y'all want to pause to read this. It talks about the close of the battle. But basically what happened was, in a nutshell, the Federal Army had the high ground. They kept it, all day. The Confederate Army was coming up this ravine here, all the way around this, trying to take the high ground. The Federal Army repelled 3 attacks by the Confederate Army, and they decided at dusk for one final push. And when they come up here, they learned that the Federal Army pretty much deserted and retreated back to Chattanooga, which we know as Battle Above the Clouds, or Battle of Chattanooga. Can you step away from the REM pod, please? I'm going to use an app that I don't use too often, mainly because I keep forgetting about it, y'all. It's called GhostTube SLS. What I was showing Micah last night is, if you see, it maps people out. Alright, I'm going to leave you here with that and continue to play with it. Make it light all the way up. We're going to walk this way for a minute. I don't know if this trail was cut by the National Park Service or if it was actually here. But I actually saw what looked like a pretty cool monument back here in the back. Now, if there's any spirits that wishes to communicate with us, please feel free to come talk into my camera. We mean you absolutely no harm and no disrespect. We just want to come talk to you, communicate with you. What's that? It's in my pocket. I think. It should still be in my pocket. Yep. Brittany will be using the K2 meter. That's her favorite piece of equipment. And my EMF meter. I still hear that thing going off. If you're down in the ravine, come up here and talk to us. For those that don't know, my name is Deke. This is Brittany. I go by Deeker the Paranormal Preacher on YouTube. Well, my apologies, fam. Work calls. But we was actually walking down this trail, going back to the monuments up there, and we actually come upon someone walking back towards us this way. And I didn't want to take it off with my REM pod and the other equipment that I have in my bag behind the monument. But I actually know very little about Horseshoe Ridge. I haven't really studied this much of it. I do know that it's part of Snodgrass Hill, and they have monuments everywhere. Like there's a monument in the woods there, and some plaques here talking about who was here, and some other monuments down here. If there's anything that wishes to communicate with us, feel free to come talk directly into our camera. It will not hurt you. It's just a way for me to be able to prove that you're still here, so that you're not forgotten. Can you come tell me your name, please? And yes, fam, I'm still dealing with this busted lip. It actually hurts like hell and it hurts to talk. But I'm not going to let an injury keep me from doing what we love to do. And it's kind of interesting, y'all. As we walked all the way to those monuments and was walking back, the REM pod was steadily going off. We get back up here, the REM pod stops. Thought that was kind of interesting. Can you tell me what unit you're with? Still on? Is it still on? This is probably one of the smaller places that we'll investigate here at the battlefield. Because as you can see, there's not really a whole lot of fighting ground up here. But it was, this part of the battlefield was held by an Ohio regiment. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. I want to say it was the 69th Regiment. Or 6th Regiment or something, I don't know. But we walked about a quarter mile to get up here. It's kind of hard to make that long walk when you got a busted knee. Who's the commanding officer of the Ohio Regiment that was here? Can you tell me their name? Are you still up on this hill fighting? Well, this is interesting. You don't see plaques like this too often. I'll hold that right there for a minute, let y'all pause this and if y'all want to watch it. But it's present for duty September 19th and 20th, 1863. And it gives a list of the commanding officers and the commanding company officers. Sorry. Oh, wow. Step back a little bit so y'all can see this. If y'all want to pause and see this. Killed and mortally wounded at the Battle of Chickamauga, September 19th and 20th, 1863. Alright, this is the 35th Ohio. Vanderveer's Brigade. Y'all, I don't know how many monuments is here. And I don't know what happened here. I really hope it was just due to weather and time. I really hope it wasn't vandalized. Alright, more killed and mortally wounded at the Battle of Chickamauga, September 19th and 20th. Can you knock on that again, please? Fam, if y'all just heard that bang, smash that thumbs up and let us know. Spam it right now. If you're here, can you knock on something again? Can you come knock on this monument? Can you knock like that? I just heard something in my hearing aid. Sorry, just hit the camera. Do that again, please. Can you do it just one more time? Something just knocked on this, I don't know if this is bronze or...
That's what they're hitting.
I mean, that sounds like bronze. Thank you. I know you're here with us. Now, Can you please touch my K2 meter and make it light up so we know? Which we know that you're here with us because we know there's spirits all over this field. Do you remember me from the other day when I was out here? Before I got injured?
Put your app on.
What's that?
Your app.
Which one? I'd use those a little bit later. I just don't start off with them. Because nobody wants to see a video that's nothing but apps. Those get boring. The road we came in is way down here at the bottom of this ravine here, or this hill, down in the ravine. It was actually kind of fun trying to get back here because we actually got to go off-roading in the truck.
Locked again.
Well, if you're here at this monument, feel free to follow us. Come talk to us. Now, whatever spirit is here, no matter what side you fought on, because we're not here to judge, everyone had their own reasons for fighting. I want to know your story. I want to know how it was for you during the war. I just heard voices over here. Don't be scared to come communicate with us. Are you hiding in this tall grass? Yeah, you kind of lose your breath up here at this higher elevation. I just heard something else down here on the other side. Where would be a good place for us to come and communicate with you at? Make a noise, let us know what area you're in. But make it loud enough that we can hear you. If there's any Confederates up here, can I get a rebel yell? That was a bug. If you don't know, rebel yell sounds a lot like a coyote howling. I just actually heard it over here. Alright, so I know you're in the woods over here. Now feel free to come back and touch my REM pod at any time. Let us know that you're still with us. Sounds like a woman scream to me. Was you aware that during the fighting, there was 5 families that was hiding in the ravine close by? Are you aware of that? I'm serious. Don't be scared to come communicate with us. Commanding officers, let your soldiers speak. Sergeants, unleash their tongues. How many soldiers was up here at Horseshoe Ridge? Can you tell me at least one of the names of the soldiers that's here? So we know who we're communicating with? Let's go ahead and pull the SLS back up. If you're here, can you come walk in front of my camera? This will not hurt you. I'm sure you have not seen a device like this before. So I'm pretty sure not too many people have come up here to try to communicate with you. So make sure it's working. Yeah, it's working. You ask Brittany. Don't be afraid to make yourself known.
Something walking out there.
Told you there's a lot of activity up here. Come up the hill and talk to us. Almost looks like someone's standing. I'm sure my camera's not picking it up because of how far out it is. Look, there's something standing right there. See if I can zoom in on this a little bit. Looks like something's peering at us from behind a tree.
Like the green looking thing way out there.
I'm seeing black.
Like it's black, but like it's like a green eye.
Yeah. It could be old green eyes. I've actually caught evidence of him out here. But it's right
Like,
through those
right
trees.
through those trees. Like right in front of me.
It's like right, yeah. That's you, old green eyes. Come talk to us. We want to know who and what you are. Because rumor is that you was a Confederate soldier who's, well, one story I heard, lost his head to a cannonball. Another story I heard is you fell off your horse and a regiment of cavalry stampeded your head and drug your body off. But I believe that there's more to you than that. I believe that you're something from the Native Americans. Now we got plenty of equipment up here with plenty of batteries. So feel free to use the energy off my batteries to make it easier for you to communicate. Feel free to come touch the K2 in Brittany's hand. Still getting 2.7, but the voltmeters is up to 11. They said 2.7 is about normal for this. Okay, that's some weird sounding birds. Sound like monkeys. Now feel free with this device in my left hand to just come touch it and make the numbers go up. That's all it'll do. Squirrel. Now we only got a short time with you today. Are you over here?
Run.
3.1. It's actually going up. We just heard a REM pod going off. Light the REM pod up again since we're back over here. Show us you're here. Got touched. Do you keep touching Brittany because she reminds you of somebody? EMF is up to 3.7. And y'all, there is absolutely no reason for it to be going up here. None whatsoever. There's no power lines, no running water, nothing that produces any kind of electricity.
It instantly got cold over here.
Cold spots. It's about 10 degrees cooler right here. What about on this side of Horseshoe Ridge? Are you down this ravine? If you are, come up here and communicate with us. We know there was a lot of fighting that took place here. Would it be easier for me to use one of my apps for you to talk to us? So I'm hearing you all around us. Hurry? What do we got to hurry for?
Not finished.
Who's here with us? Is she one of the civilians that's hiding in the ravine? Can you tell me the name of myself or someone that's here with me? There's 5 of us here. 2 of us up here on the ridge and 2 below, or 3 below. Sound like you just said my name. Thank you. Can I have your name, please?
I want you.
Bless you as well. May God be with you. Is there any soldiers here that wishes to communicate? That's pretty cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool. This allows direct communication with you. What do you need help with? Are you wounded? Where can I find you? Where can we find you? Is old Green Eyes a monster?
My bag?
Can you show yourself again, please? I just saw you stick your head out from around that tree. Can you come over here and talk to me?
The what?
I just saw a shadow figure behind that tree right there.
No, homie said there she is.
It's probably who's hiding behind that tree. Let's use the necrophonic. And yeah, fam, I was driving to get up here. The necrophonic app actually went off in my back pocket while I was driving up here. Had my phone completely blacked out. So it just goes to show that the spirits is trying to show that they're still here with us and communicate with us. Yes, that's my name. I'm dead. How many spirits is up here with us? Guy coming. Not back in a minute, there's somebody coming up here. Sorry about that, fam. We had more people walk up on us. So back to what we was doing. Can you come touch my REM pod again, please? Brittany. Probably so. But remember, you can't whisper. You gotta talk. Because when you whisper, it's hard to tell if it's you or something else.
But I can't say that word on camera.
That's why I said, did they just call me the B word? I think he just called Brittany the B word. Whatever's here apparently does not like Brittany. Which makes it that much more fun for us. Which unit did you fight with? Was you Ohio or Indiana?
Not it.
Light it up again, please. You went off twice. Are you part of the Ohio regiment that was here? Or was you part of one of the Confederate unions that was trying to take the high ground? Now don't be scared to come touch the K2 meter in Brittany's hand now. Make it go off.
Just did.
Can you light the K2 in orange, please? That third light? Now, it's going to be kind of hard for us to do in the daylight, but I know you can do it. Is there anything up on this ridge that means this, or anybody that visits, any harm? Yes, light that up again, please. Can you tell me where you're at up on this ridge so we know where to go? Now, when you whisper on the necrophonic app, it's hard for me to hear. Are you one of the civilians that was scared that day? So I haven't heard any reports of any civilians dying. Now, don't be afraid to walk up on us and talk to us. Don't be afraid to talk to the REM pod, or touch the REM pod. If you don't know what the REM pod is, it's the blue circle on the ground with the antenna on it with 4 lights.
Gotcha.
Feel free to touch it all you want to. Sounds like they're Brittany again. Now we're only going to be here for a few more minutes now. Who murdered them? And who was murdered? Do you regret joining the army and having to fight in that awful war? Now I hear the REM pod starting to go off again. Why do you always do it when my back's turned? Come out of the woods and let us see you. Do you have a message for any of us that we can relay for you? What's your message? Hurt. Alright fam, we're going to go ahead and wrap this investigation up because something has severely drained my battery and I forgot my other one at home. And I really don't want to, end it without telling y'all, the message I always give at the end of every video. So fam, when you're out in the world, make sure to show compassion for your fellow man. Show love, not hate. Now the REM pod wants to go off back here behind me. Light it up again, please. Remember, fam, that if you're struggling with things in your life and you're having some issues, reach out for help. Suicide is never the answer for any problem in your life. Nothing is so extreme in your life that you have to resort to suicide. If you or someone you know or a loved one is struggling with suicide, the suicide hotline now has made it easier to call them. Their new number is 988. They use a 3-digit code. So please find them some help. Fam, we want to thank you for watching this video with us. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you haven't done so already. Subscribe. Hit the bell in this corner right here. We hope y'all have a great week this upcoming week. We love each and every one of y'all. Until our next adventure, fam, remember the hunt is just around the corner.